Hello. It is I. I'm sorry, I just came out of there just to do something, so I might have been AFK for a little bit, not for too long. Oh, let's rush to be honest, because I've got undead again, which sucks balls. I'm not happy about that. And no one wants to rush. Ah, fuck. Well, I'm going to go boring fiends because last game I basically went ghouls, tried to do some sort of smart gameplay and basically got completely and utterly countered by someone that knew exactly what I was doing every single time because he was map hacking. Brilliant. So, yeah, I'm going to have to play it even safer, to be honest, and go fiends because that way I can deal with map hackers a bit easier should they come up. Ah, honestly, what a joy that was.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed. I wish only so. Summoning is complete. I bow to you. Summoning, where shall my blood summon you?
So we got a night off here who's not doing anything. I don't know if he wants to expand. I can't be asked to ask him if he wants to expand. I probably won't take the expansion because I'm undead. It would be better off for the night elf to take it. We've got two undeads over here. That one guy looks like a ghoul. This one definitely looks like he's doing some weird build that isn't going to work. It isn't bad. Trust me, if you want to try and do the double crypt thing, it doesn't work unless you're getting fed. You're better off just using one crypt and reliably pumping out fiends or ghouls or whatever it is you want to do. You will have more in the long run. Well, not in the long run, but overall, up until like 40 food at least, you'd still be better off with just one crypt and concentrating on your normal build and, you know, creeping and expanding rather than hanging back, waiting for like both of these crypts to start pumping out ghouls after you've waited already to build them even longer than you should have done. If you know what I'm saying. So, Fiend is coming out. I forgot to build a cigarette. That's not really a big issue, to be honest, because I might, if my hero wasn't going to take so long to come out, get an expansion. But I still don't know what Yellow's doing. He hasn't done anything. What are you doing? 1200 gold, and he's not even teching like the last guy did. He's not even got a game plan. He's just sitting there. Well, one thing's for sure. You don't want to let a player like this take your expansion. Because that's it. Game over. You have to take the expansion, otherwise you're fucked if you let someone this bad. Look at it, he's been scouted as well, which is interesting because I don't remember seeing Blue come in and scout me. He might have done when I wasn't paying attention, but again, if he didn't, why did he go straight there? To give visibility for his allies, to show them that that guy's fucking pathetic? I don't know. I want to get that expansion, but I can't do it just yet. I need to get one more lot of skeletons, I think, and then I'll be safe with the two ghouls. Because I basically screwed up and didn't get myself the appropriate chisel that I need, that is required. Right, let's go.
My vengeance is yours. Yeah.
By the way, I don't think I can really explain this right now, but someone asked me, or someone said something about how do I sort out my control groups or lose units. Well, it's simple. All you do is you have all these units combined here. If I want to lose both the ghouls, I hold down shift, left click on both the ghouls, then I control group this basically by doing control 3 and then shift the hero, control 2, and then there you go, and the hero's on control 1. So I can't go into too much detail about it because I need to concentrate on doing this, but you get the gist. Pick it up. And here comes Yellow to leech some of the experience and do absolutely fucking nothing. Oh look, that's what he's going for. Some really ultra late shit build that does nothing. He's the kind of player that would pick up all your items as well, that drop off the mobs. Guarantee you. As soon as an item drops from a mob, he'll pick it up. It's just a complete and utter leecher. And now he's probably going to follow me about, because he's got no army. So he can't do anything for himself, so he's going to use me basically to get everything for free. Like the scum he is. I really want a shredder, and I'm going to try something. I might have to get myself extra skeletons, but I'm going to basically specialise for this. Look at this, guys. It's Mountain King all over again. Anyone watch those fucking Warcraft 3 games where I've had that Mountain King follow me? Like the entire game, just leeching every single bit of experience. I can actually do this spot. Basically, it's this spot down here I want to do. And I can easily do it because I've got Wand of Illusion. The reason why I want that is because that way I don't have to build any more ghouls. I've deliberately held off on ghouls even though I lost a ghoul against those mobs down there, so I should have replenished it. But I don't want to because I want the shredder. So overall I'm going to have way more gold in the long run. I'm going to try and go for frost worms. And they are expensive for wood. They're expensive for everything. But if I got the gold expansion and I managed to keep it, then it's fine. Look, yellow's gone to leech off pink now as well. That's pretty funny. Oh, and he's got his hero killed. Oh dear. Now you want to kill this little soul stealer here first, because he's the pesky one, and then kill the main guy before you kill any of the other ones. The reason for that is this guy's a pain in the arse. He does like mana burn, so you want to take him out straight away if you can. And then the big guy basically resurrects all the smaller, shittier ones. So you want to kill him first before the smaller, shittier ones even die. That way he has nothing to res. But he's not going to die very easily by the looks of it. It's going to take a while. Shredder can come out though, so he can start pumping away some damage. And then I'll get myself a tech. And then move on to more fiends. That's pretty much it. I wouldn't mind the old Zeppelin actually to do some sort of drops. I might do that. Not partly because I want to get my shredder back, and I could get him back by just walking. But I also want to do it just to show off a little bit. Although to be honest, I don't think there's much to show off about because I've got not so much mana. I've only got a few fiends, so it's not really much damage I can do. And I've also got these spots to creep, so I probably won't bother. I might still get the Zeppelin anyway, just because I can. But I'll probably bring that blade back in a bit later. There we go. Ah, just a bit more lumber. That spot's done. You can see in the minimap. I don't even have to need to look at the screen. Oh no, it's not. Oh my goodness. I apologise for that. Look, I know why. Because it's only orange when you're not visible. As soon as you're visible of them, I'm thinking of League of Legends here or something else. I'm thinking way off the belt. Okay, it looks like there's no mobs there, but there are. Normally they come up a little bit grey on your screen. There you go. Now if you look at the minimap, they're little black marks. It just didn't have that, basically. That's what I blame it on. I'm going to actually use this because I don't think I should. That's why I did it. No, pretty much because it's going to guarantee help me creep that spot, whereas otherwise I would struggle. So where's my Zeppelin gone? Normally I hotkey on 5, so I can get access to it should I need to. Probably have it following my hero as well. Put these skeletons on hotkey 4 because I don't normally use hotkey 4. Might get myself a Firbolg Shaman for a laugh. Ooh, hello. Oh, lots of free kills here. Hero's got loads of mana, so I can easily finish off the other hunt. And now I might get back and just steal the experience. Yeah, I got fuckloads of gold, as you can see. I've got too much gold. If you get the expansion early, if I had that expansion last game and didn't have to worry about getting creepjacked and owned by the map hacker, things would have been sure much easier. Did I lose my Firbolg? I might have lost my Firbolg. No, I didn't, because I didn't get a chance to hotkey him properly. Right, let's get these guys going there. Re-hotkey yourself, just in case it gets a bit messy. Straight up into another tech, because I can afford to do that this game. By the looks of it, I can afford to be lax. Death Knight's getting quite powerful now, so I can afford to throw off some Death Coils. May as well, because you're going to get mana burnt anyway by that character. Go for the big guy again, and then finish off the rest. Can do a little rejuvenation on my Death Knight, because he's tanking now. Firbolg Shaman can rejuvenate. They're pretty useful creature, except for when your rejuvenation gets purged from one of the mobs, which isn't so useful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that up and use it again when I can, but for the moment I don't want that decent belt of strength just lying on the floor. I've got way too much gold. I'm going to give some to the other allies, to be honest, because I don't trust yellow at all. Right, now you can drop one of your crappier items. pick up the rod and necromancy, use it again, and then pick up the crappy item again. Now I'll probably go visit my friend over here who isn't too strong. Looks like he's going for dryads or bears or something like along the line. In fact, I can actually just load up.
Are you threatening me?
And we'll see if we can take out his mine or something. Might be able to get away with it. This is a weird strategy. I've not really done this before. I could go for the wisps, but I'm going to go straight for this, and I'll see if I get away with it. I'm well suited and booted to basically go for mass frostworms. There's no problem there. I don't really know what's going on here, but I don't even know if he's aware of this, but this is pretty detrimental to him, because I get all these wisps. Oh, level 5 Death Knight against a Night Elf. Hello. Loads of free kills thanks to Coil. Oh, look at this. He's got some awful expansion. So this is basically like a non-game for them by the looks of it, because this is just too easy. But I'm sure you're learning something from it anyway. I'm sure you will. Take this out. Expansion should be almost done. By expansion I mean tech. Oh look, here comes someone. It's not even the same guy. Oh, he's TPing now. I'll probably want to TP away, because if I try to load up in the Zeppelin I might end up just getting caught, or he might TP with some sort of anti-air. Not really worth the risk. I've basically gone too far. I've done enough damage and I've got shitloads of gold, so that pretty much justifies the TP. And there is... oh my goodness. I've got some wood. Thank you for that. He realised that I'm going to need loads of wood when I'm going to build 4 boneyards. And even that's too many. I did forget a leech. Could have got a leech. Oh, there's just too much. He probably wants gold actually in response for that, so he can have some gold. Although he's actually probably got a bit himself. Nah, actually he hasn't, because he's probably building something. Mass gargoyles. Oh, that's handy. That'll help my frostworms quite a bit. Now I've got a webcam and I'm going to probably upload something. I don't know how to do photos or whatever, but you might actually get to see what I look like. At least I've got long hair at the moment, but I want to shave that off because I don't like long hair. And I've had long hair for a long time. I'm getting towards the end of that stage. But I might, in the bottom right corner of the screen, I don't know, because I've seen it before. I don't know where it came from. I mean, it's been done for a long time, but I just thought of it recently that I've had this webcam just sitting there. I always see it in the corner of my eye, just sitting there. It doesn't do anything, and I figure that some people like to hear me rage and stuff like that, and I figure that when I am raging, I'm genuinely raging. So there'd be visibility for that as well, so you'd actually be able to visually see me rage as well as, you know, audio hear me. So, might possibly, if I can work out a way to do it, is record with the webcam at the same time. If I can't, then f it, and screw you. And I'm sorry that disappoints you, but I'm not going to go to too much effort to try and do it. If it works, and it works easily and nicely and smoothly, then I will do it. If it's going to be a pain in the arse and all that to get it going, then no. Basically, what I'm getting at is Fraps at the moment records just the screen. I can't really have Fraps recording webcams, so Fraps has got nothing to do with it. I like to use Fraps to record. I'm not going to use XSplit or anything like that, because that's for live streaming and the quality is going to be way worse and laggier. So I'm not too keen on that, to be honest. Ow, I'm getting attacked. Just go for the Archmage, maybe? No, actually, I'll go for the Mountain King so he can't keep fucking bolting my leech, because that's going to annoy the fuck out of me. Hello. Don't know why he's so focused on the leech. Technically this is a really bad matchup for me, but it's alright. I'll just deal with it. Give the one thing to my leech so I can get some mana back. That way I can keep on doing the good old leech thing where he sort of like novas people and stuff like that. And then obviously another, well, I would say another coil will go for the Mountain King, but I can't do it in time. And I could have actually attacked him, but I was too busy talking. That's the slight problem, is I'm talking a lot of the time, so I'm not really concentrating. But then again, I don't think you're watching me for pro play. Even though I do play well, you're not exactly watching me for the ultimate best play. You're just basically watching me because I assume I'm somewhat entertaining in some sort of form, be it in a good way or a bad way. Let's have a look at what's going on up here. I was talking about the webcam thing, and I can't remember exactly what I was getting on about, but basically, if I can get a webcam and have like my, you know, just recording me, there won't be much going on, I suppose. You'll just see me talking, I suppose. There's not much else, or just looking at my screen. So I don't really get the point of it so much, but I know a lot of other people do it anyway, so I'll see how it works out, give it a try if I can get it to work. But it comes down to a few things, basically. I haven't got web, no biggie. Let's get this pesky demon hunter denied. Yeah, just a slight bit of concentration here, but not really much required because it's pretty much overpowered in my favour. Oh look, level 6. Every time I keep trying to talk about it, it's so hard to talk about things that aren't game related or that I'm not doing at the moment because I'm only male. I'm only human. So much to concentrate on. Not so much to concentrate on now because this guy's getting desperate. Look at him. No, not the wisps. Yeah, so the webcam thing. Basically, it would be me in the bottom right corner of the screen or something like that around this area, I suppose. Who's orange? I haven't even seen orange. I haven't even seen how bad orange is played. Alright then, let's take out the trash. Still got this Furbolg Shaman. This game is well and truly over, although it's well and truly over a while ago. I've got away with murder, basically. An undead with, like, mass frost worms is just ridiculous. And I'm going to upgrade them even further. I've got so many resources now I can afford to be some generous. In fact, I could afford to lose some fiends and stuff like that so I can build more frostworms. Oh, was Orange just AFK then? Because he's got a decent army, but I guess he just didn't do anything in the game. So they didn't really stand a chance. That's my assessment on it, but I don't know for sure. It looks to me like Orange might be in a spot of trouble against all of Pink's gargoyles. Just noticed how I always relate to colours here. I suppose it makes it easier because, one, there's just no way I'm going to memorise all the names of the players in the game. And two, you like the pretty colours, don't you? Look at the pretty colours! They're so beautiful. Yeah, so that's all good. My replay, my FPS counter is really high. I've got relatively around 60 FPS the entire time, so with this new internal hard drive that I bought, thanks to some of you with your donations, I appreciate that very much. It has gone to a good cause. I got myself a new internal hard drive. It was obviously quite a bit more, but it was so worth it. And it's a nice big beefy internal hard drive, so I can now record quite a lot of footage onto there, and I don't have to spend like the next 6 hours rendering it all straight away, just so I can stop my hard drives from basically crashing because I've got fuck all space left on them. I actually have so much space left in it, I can just leave it for a day or so before I decide to render it all, because when I render it, it basically gets rid of the files, doesn't it? It just condenses the files down in a MP3 sort of sense from a wave, if that makes sense to you. Maybe I'm getting too technical here, although I don't sound it, do I? Yeah, it just basically condenses down the files, because the FRATS files are huge. They're like 3 gigabytes, 3 to 4 gigabytes for every minute to minute 20 seconds of footage of Warcraft 3. So if you think this is a 17-minute game, I'm not going to do the maths. I can do the maths, I'm not going to bother to do it. But it's quite a bit, to be honest. It's quite a bit indeed. I think it's much more like about, I don't know, 50 or 5 gigabytes or something like that. I swear it's more than that. It should be more than that. But obviously if I do quite a few recordings, because I might do StarCraft 2 recording after this and whatnot, so it all stacks up. And on my old drives I only had like 300 gig on each drive spare that I could use, really, and even then that was pushing it. So 500 to 600 gig, and it wasn't good because I was recording on the drives that basically keep my machine running. They operate, all the operating systems are running on those drives, whereas this internal hard drive is completely separate. It's empty. So when I'm recording onto this, I'm not recording onto the drives that are keeping the computer alive, if that makes sense. I don't know, I shouldn't have to keep saying if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, then just nod your head, okay? Type /nod or something. Right, that's me done for Warcraft 3, I think, for the moment at least. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been WTii. Please subscribe, like, and comment.